What's up, buttercups? How is everybody doing? Shish, 4 hours of streaming yesterday have left their mark, but I'm okay. It's fine. I'm feeling all right. Tell me if I'm too dark. Let me know if the camera is too dark, kinda, because every time I do an actual video, I have to change the equipment from live streaming setup to something else. And then I can't get it back. Never. So, put a bit of a light on. All right. There's a bit of a light on. I don't know. I can turn that lamp on as well if you want, but it's just gonna burn everything out. It's not gonna see anything. It's really strong. Anyway, guys, a few days ago, I think 2 or 3 days ago, Tofu Dog was live streaming drawing a pig. There is the little piggy. There were like a few sketches before a beautiful little piggy was drawn. I arrogantly questioned Tofu Dog. She knows what a pig looks like, because they're very pretty. This young lady, I assume. I assume their gender, but I don't think that's a pig. So Tofu Dog said, if any of you can do better. And I arrogantly said, challenge accepted. I think I can draw a pig from memory better. I don't know how much from memory it is, because as a vegan, I can't avoid seeing pigs. But I definitely tried to avoid looking at them too closely in the past few days, so that it's fair. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's going to be fair, though. I don't know. We'll see. I might fail miserably to do anything pig-like. But here we are. I'm taking a challenge. And by the way, after the challenge, we're gonna do other stuff as well. I'm not gonna do the entire painting series. I don't know how to actually paint. I know a little bit how to sketch, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna bother with you know, pretty colors and stuff. Was I drunk? Sorry, completely ignored the everybody in the chat. Hello, Bianca. Hello, Pig's Dream. Hello, Martin. A-Tone. Hello, Friendo. Rebel Vegan. How you doing? Hey, Jack. Thank you for putting a piggy on. Tofu Dog is gonna say I cheated because Jack gave me a doggy to look at. Hey, what's up, the real thing? Hello, people on the replay. Not forgetting you. Hello. Anyways, yeah, sorry. But I rigged my work tablet for this thing. It was not an easy thing to do, but here we are. All right, so pigs, I think, and this is in a direct response to Tofu. I think notoriously don't really have necks. It's just like the entire body, I think. I don't know. So I think, oops, that's not what we're trying to do. What are we gonna take? We'll take this. Nope. Let me find the right tool. I have no idea. I never, ever sketch unless, you know, it's like mostly stick figures. But I have been sketching in the past. So we're gonna try. Okay. So I think notoriously are just like a body and no neck. It just immediately goes into the head, I think. Right? So something to the lines of this. I don't actually know if their tails like crawl. I'm not sure about that. Like, I guess as a modern vegan, all the pigs that I see, they just have tiny straight tails, don't they? Because I cut off or something. I wonder why they do that, cutting off pigs' tails. Anyways. Oh god, I'm nervous all of a sudden. I might not make it. Might have been too impressed with myself for that day. All right. I think then there's like a little dip on the face, and then the snout kind of goes up, right? I mean, they move the end of the snout, but a lot of times, I think maybe because that's where the people who feed them are, they turn the snout up like that. I think. I don't know. It's also really kind of a little bit hard with the finger thing. You can barely write these days. And then they have like a smiley face. A permanent smiley face. In cutie. I think the snout might be like a little kind of bigger like that. Right? I don't know, guys. Give me encouragement or something. And then eyes are somewhere there. I think they're a bit more front facing, right? And not side facing. And the ears are the hard part because they have huge ears, right? Especially, I think, when they're born, they have like really big ears. I don't know if this seems like a grown-up pig already. I think this is wrong. I think this is too high. And then like the belly is something like that. That seems more. Yeah. Are we going a pot belly pig thing here? Yeah, I think just a factory farmed pig. I think those are not pot belly pigs. Hey, what's up, Rebel Vegan? How you doing? Oh, I said hello already. I think you looked at a pig recently, cheetah. How, as a vegan who's on social media, how do you avoid not looking at a pig? But I wasn't looking at them too closely. Also, in Tofu's live stream, I was, kind of telling her what to do. Oh, shit. Deleted that. Right. So the ears are really hard to do, I think. But they're like big and then they're like slouch, sometimes like almost over their eyes, right? So like something. Oof. The ears is the thing that I'm mostly worried about. So kind of like that, I think. Oh, that looks a little cartoonish. Hold on. Okay. And then that goes there. And then it's just like maybe a little bit of dark in there, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Definitely took a job that I am not prepared for. I'm sorry, Tofu. Dog, if you are listening. I was incredibly confident. I'm trying here. Right, and now the legs. So I think they have a bit of a bottom. I have some nice round ass. It's nice. It's a bit creepy to say about an animal. So I don't know. I don't know. They have asses. And then I think the legs are a bit like there's like a valgus and a varus in humans at least, right? There are people who have legs who are kind of straight. And then that's normal considered. I don't know, normal without prejudice, right? This is just without judgment. It's just. And then there are people who have like their knees a bit separated, and that's I think valgus. And then people who have knees connected, but the rest, like the bottom, goes up like that. So that's varus, I think is called. So that's what I'm going for. I think pigs have like a bit of a varus knees. They go separated. Face looks good. Yeah. something. Something. Something is achieved. Oh, I've definitely lost confidence now that I'm live. But I think something like that. Oh, I'm too much of a sketch mode here. But it's definitely going there in the right direction. So I guess, yeah. Yeah, sorry, this might be boring for people because I'm not as entertaining as the tofu dog. But I took the challenge. Now I have to pay up. Again, why did I delete the previous? I don't know. So I think something like that. What do you think, guys? Why does this have? I don't know how to use this thing. Maybe this just deletes it. Yep, this is. I was using the wrong tool for this. I think that's back legs. And we'll add this. No, definitely not. Add the second one somewhere there. Right. There you go. It's not gonna be as pretty as as tofu's, for sure. I think it's gonna be more of a pig. I'm sorry, tofu. I apologize. I'm sorry. I feel really bad because I think I did give her a hard time on the stream, and so think there's gonna be a bit of a fold here as well. So again, just like a, oops, that's a bear. That's a bear leg. Ooh, again, just a bear legs. That's too thick, isn't it? I'm gonna delete a little bit here. Is that a penis? No. That's a tail. Thank you for the support, though, Tone. Really appreciate it. I'm joking. It's fine. I understand that what's going on here is not really perfect. You're trying here to draw a piggy. It's not gonna be as pretty as stuff. That's for sure. And then there you go. What do you think? What do you think, Chads? Do we have a pig? A bunch of stuff needs to be cleaned up. Like, this is a mess, right? It's a bit of a mess. I think the hooves are like kind of tiny, isn't it? Yeah. Oops. So there you go. Challenged, kinda met. I think. Kinda. And what am I doing? I think that hoof's kind of tiny. I'm not sure though. Give the power foot a little more detail. They look disabled. You're shaming my pig for disability. Fine, I'm gonna give them some shading as well. Because it's gotta be at least a little bit artistic. I don't know how to do artistic. I know how to sketch a little bit. Usually when I sketch like stick figures. I don't know. Cutie. I think that's a cute pig though. Usually when I do artistic add-ons, this is just to cover up my bad drawing. Which is exactly what's happening here, right? If we go like that, we don't see the bad stuff anymore. The mistakes. Although it's easier to do on a tablet, not on a piece of paper, because usually on a piece of paper, I just need to get a new paper. I need to get a new piece of paper to work on. Yeah. Not as many details as one would hope to ask for. But I think that's a fucking pig. There you go. Again, just to cover up the ugly shit. Yep. Nope. Alright. I think I'm done. What do you think, Chip? Is that a pig? Have we got ourselves a pig? Maybe I can make them pink. I'm probably gonna ruin it by making them pink. Can I actually take a picture of this? Oh, nope. No idea. Nope. I have no idea. Barely use this tablet ever. So I don't know. I'll take a screenshot. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll take a screenshot. Right there. Bam! That's a pig. Save. Big one. I'm gonna do it here, and I'm gonna do it off screen. Sorry, guys. Pictures. Pig. Pig one. So should I make them pink, do you think? Is everyone so talented at drawing pigs? Like, Chip, you were there. I was incredible. I think you were there. I don't remember. I was incredibly confident about it, that I knew how to draw a pig. I had to prove it. And, you know, I'm shit at drawing, but I think that's a pig. I think this is a pig. Oh man, I spilled something. Never mind. All right. And yeah, we can try to make them pink, I guess. Sorry. What can we use? No. Is that? Oh, that's kind of weird shading. Oh, there we go. I think, but so big. How do I change the color? Ooh, there are many more things. Ooh, I like that. How do I change the color? Oh, there we go. So let's take a pinkish hue. Pigs are kind of my color. I'm kind of pig color, actually. I'm kind of pink. Let's see. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I have no idea how to make the thing smaller though. The brush. How do I make the brush smaller? I have no idea. Can anybody see it? Could it be albino pig? Do you want to move on, Martin Kevin? Do you want to move on to other curriculum activities? Guess we can give them a little bit of pinkish color. There you go. Pinkish hue. I don't know if there are albino pigs. Can somebody Google that while I'm trying to give this pig a little bit of color? It's gonna bleed out a little bit. That's all right. I don't know how to make the brush smaller. It's gonna have to be there you go. I like that. A bit dirty. The pig is a little dirty, which is expected on a pig, right? I'm gonna clean it up anyways a little bit. There you go. It's a pig. That's a factory farmed pig, I think. Oh no, this is good. There was a joke. All right. Sure. So let's take another picture. So we can taunt Tofu with it. Sorry, Tofu dog. I apologize. Your pig was very pretty. Safe. There you go. Right. Can we move on? Will you allow me to move on? Have I met the challenge, do you think, guys? Pig's Dream says that's a very nice VPN. Do you want them? Pig's Dream. You like pigs. I like pigs more than anybody else, I think. Would you like them? I can send them to you. I know I'm not an AI, but there you go. I generated a pig. And the piggies. There are more piggies from Bianca. All right. I think, okay. So I was thinking of doing something else today. I was thinking of, hold on, I need to close this. How do I close this? No idea. Sorry, 1 second. All right. So I was thinking of doing something else today. I was thinking of doing something unconventional and actually reacting to my own video. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do that at some point, unless you guys tell me that it's too weird to actually like to do, because it is a little weird. I saw Mooncat do that, and I think she did an amazing job. But basically, if you haven't seen it already, I released a video this week on Monday, I think. I don't remember. It's been a long, long week. This is the video if you haven't seen it. I think all of you have. And when I wrote the script, I left a few things off. And since writing the script, I also learned a few new things. But I think I can wait with this. So I want to go through my video and add more information on this thing, on the development of this story, which is about a 4-H animal rescue, which is an oxymoron. If I ever heard one, that's it. That's like the definition of oxymoron in my eyes, because rescue means a very specific thing, that you save them from harm. 4-H don't necessarily do that, especially with farmed animals. They usually sell them at the end for slaughter or breeding or exploitation, all kinds of stuff. So there is more information that I left off the video because it felt tangential. And there's more information that I learned since then. There's probably going to be more information that I learned from there, from now on. So at some point, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do this weird thing. I'm going to react to my own video live. And I'm going to add more information to it to make it like continuous investigation, I guess. I guess I'm an investigator now. Funny. But I'm not going to do that today. What I was thinking of doing is going through instances where ex-carnivore was talked about on Reddit. So I think we're going to do that. Yeah, postmortem. Yeah. It's a little weird. It's like an inception. And it sounds a little like, I don't know, like maybe narcissistic, I guess, a little bit. But that's not the point, though. The point is to add more information to it. Right. So, without further ado, let's go for this stuff. How am I gonna do this? And I don't know. Maybe, yeah, there you go. Now you can kind of see the chat as well. Right. So there are a few instances where Reddit was asked about being ex-carnivore. And that's what we're going to check out today. I need to make myself smaller. Just for funsies. Because this is very last minute. Seriously, like 10 minutes ago. That's what I decided that I'm going to do on this live stream after drawing a pig. So, any ex-carnivores here? How long you tried it for? What made you quit? Change? I don't know. Hopefully ethical consideration, but probably not. What are you doing now? How's life now? Cheers. I'm gonna go through comments. I think most that go animal-based are ex-carnivore. So animal-based. Well done, Paul fucking Saladino. He made the carnivore diet sound, I don't know, plausible or whatever when he was carnivore. And then he quit being carnivore, shat on the carnivore diet, and then made up animal-based, which is just a weird low-carb, I guess not even low-carb, because he eats shitload of fruit and stuff. So I guess it's like some kind of a weird, very specific omnivorous diet. Because it is still weird. They still eat like weird shit that most just regular omnis with jobs and, you know, and family, they don't eat that way. They eat just the common weird, like the regular stuff that everybody, all of us grew up on. Well, I grew up eating some weird shit. Some pretty carnivorous shit, actually. Like raw eggs. I grew up eating raw eggs. But yeah, well done, Paul Saladino. He's like saving carnivores from themselves. They decided to, some of them deciding to follow animal-based diet, which is just an omni diet. All right. So I think most that go AB are ex-carnivore. Many can relate to the experience of carnivore working very well before running into problems with long-term ketosis. You think it's all just fucking conjecture. It's just guessing. They don't know that it's because long-term ketosis. It could be that that's what Paul Saladino said, and I just regurgitated. So an animal-based watermelon. Yeah, I saw that as well. I saw Matthew Nagra react to it. Fucking hilarious, right? Soon enough, they're gonna start selling that shit. They're gonna put animal-based on watermelons and shit, the way they do like on vegetarian shit. Somebody's gonna somebody's gonna make a product out of this shit. For sure. Animal-based vegan mac and cheese is gonna be the new thing. Actually, it could be a good idea to start putting animal-based, I don't know, in quotations. I don't know, it's gonna be confusing to vegans, but it could be funny to put those labels on actual vegan products and just by default make people like more plant-based than they usually are. But of course, it's gonna be the vegans are not gonna like that, so that's not gonna happen. All right, before running into prolonged ketosis, testosterone production starts to fall, metabolism starts to slow down. Well, that's just called being on a meme diet for a while. Something starts breaking down at some point, right? Trouble with electrolyte balance, retention, etc. This person is really spilling the beans. I got to a point on carnivore that I was maintaining my weight while barely eating 1800 calories a day, magically. Now with carbs in my diet, I'm maintaining closer to 3000. That's just, again, they keep being on the magical thinking, right? Being ex-carnivore doesn't save them from magical thinking. So what's going on here, right? Guys, can you just get with calories in, calories out? We've known this for many years. It haven't changed. Calories in, calories out. If you eat more fiber, you can, you have a little bit more wiggle room there, because some fiber just goes out as it came in. But other than that, look, calories in, calories out. It's where we are. How did you get your maintenance from 15 to 3000? Yeah, with eating lots of carbs, lol. I'm also 70 pounds. I don't know if that's 70 pounds lighter at this point. How much is 70 pounds? It's about, I think, it's about 30 kilos. Shit, that's a lot. I lost 10 kilos, which is about, I think, 22 pounds. Is it? Around that. I could use a calculator, but why bother? Long-term low carb just destroyed my metabolism. If somebody wants to follow me up and let me know how much 70 pounds is in kilograms, so that I could visualize it, that would be fucking, thank you. Appreciate that very much. Yep, I did strict carnivore for 4.5 months. That's it's a long time, but fuck, is it with plummeting energy and general moodiness, plus cravings for some fresh and juicy, something fresh and juicy. What fresh and juicy carcass wasn't juicy enough for you? Adding fruit and honey back into our lives has helped me and my boyfriend immensely. So listen, guys, I think this is, why am I doing this? I think this is the death of the carnivore diet. Paul Saladino, single-handedly, I think, is killing the carnivore diet. Soon enough, Sean Baker and Anthony Shaffer are gonna be like, yeah, we're animal-based now, lol. Everything we said about ancestral diet, well, that was actually bullshit, because our ancestors definitely ate fruit. Definitely ate fruit to maintain the testosterone into their 60s or whatever. Carcass is only fresh like 5 minutes before they start to rot. Yeah, I think you're right. Which is almost immediately after you kill an animal, they start to break down. The enzymes spill out. The content of the cells spills out, and everything starts breaking down. I don't know if it's almost immediately, but a couple of minutes after the blood stops pumping, I guess. Right. So, adding fruit and honey made a boyfriend immensely. We feel more active and able to do more. Yeah, who thought? Who would have thunk that carbs give you energy? Jesus Christ. So as a result, we've gotten even leaner. My boyfriend is starting to get those ripple muscles, and side, and on the side now. What do they mean? Like these, like, okay, I guess I understand what they mean. I have a central line down my arms, and the first time in 31 years alive on this planet. It was just calories in, calories out. Like all people who, like, I don't know, like, I guess exercise experts who are not fucking cringe will tell you, you get your abs in the kitchen. You're not getting your abs through working out. You just can't outrun your or out bench or whatever your calorie intake. That's how it is. All of this is still like magical thinking. I think are you still doing this? Can I ask how much fruit, honey? So there you go. So they talk like this, right? That's how they talked, by the way, when they went carnivore. Probably, most likely, they were talking like, "Oh, this is so much fun. This is good. I'm thin. I'm blah blah blah. I have so much energy." And then they switched the mood. They switched vibe. Once Paulo Saladino did. So now they're indoctrinating all the carnivores to go back. This is, by the way, a new subreddit, animal based. Wonder how long? It's 10 months ago. Yeah, it's been around for a while, I guess. For like, I don't know. When did Paul Saladino start his animal based silly stuff? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe like a year. I'm going to make a meme diet, the Nightshade Diet TM, to trigger the plant toxin people. That's very funny, Pigstream. All right. So we're still having fruit and honey with our meat and fish occasionally, and ended up expanding our way of eating more to lower the price. Definitely. Finally, somebody's saying out loud that the carnivore diet is the most privileged fucking diet because it costs a lot. Find what works for you, and don't be scared to experiment. Probably banned from this sub for saying that, though. Well, I don't know. I did eat for a year in 2020. I found it hard to sleep deeply. I didn't have a lot of energy for workouts. I was very low body fat, but couldn't gain muscle. I reintroduced baked potatoes for the carbs and potassium. Then I added in fruits and rice. So basically, you're an omnivore now, darling. That's what you are. I get a solid 8 hours of sleep every night. I've gained 12 pounds of muscles in the last 9 months. I run 3 miles in the morning before my bacon Gouda omelette. So still a lot of animal abuse and a lot of cringe memory. I generally feel healthier than at any point in my adult life. I'm 39 now. I am a healthy individual and curious about reintroducing rice and potatoes again. I miss them, but then that gets me more away from eating animal-based. Well, animal-based means fucking nothing. Just eat fucking carbs. That's what you do. You eat carb and you eat meat. It's basically a fucking omnivorous diet. Jesus Christ. Remember to put all the disclaimers. Pig's dream for sure. True, Bianca. Just fruit and honey for carbs doesn't feel like enough. Maybe I need different fruits to eat. Maybe just eat, like a omnivorous diet. Because I bet you were on a stupid plant-based diet and now you don't want to go vegan for that reason. I seem to easily get... I wonder if there's somebody who went weird meme diet vegan? Like vegan? Like, I don't know, like raw plant-based? And then, I don't know, felt bad one day and went carnivore. And then gone back to whatever vegan is. Whatever another meme diet that excludes animal things again. I don't know. AB prospect. Seems easy to get fat on AB. Do you work out? Always blah, blah, blah. Seems boring. I did have been doing carnivore since September 1st. That was many years ago. So that was 10 months ago. So that's like 2 months before this, I think. It was a great way to eliminate all the junk from my diet and get on track. I did that for about 1.5 months. Then I noticed I was really craving fruit, blueberries and kiwi mostly. So I got a couple and it was great. My roommate's dad makes honey as a hobby and had some jars left over from after the farmers market closed for the season. So I bought a few jars of him, a light drizzle on some fruit. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading out loud. I apologize. I haven't tried kefir or raw milk, but so again, they're doing just meme bullshit. But none of the stores selling that much. Oh my god, I'm getting tired of reading. Right, I did strict carnivore for 6 months. First 6 to 8 weeks felt amazing. The reason I went off, I endured declining health for the last 3-4 months. Jesus, so half the time. Why didn't you stop earlier? Why do these people also don't go to fucking doctors? What are you doing, guys? That entire time I had reflux and never had it before. My hair thinned and I was breaking. I gained weight and my face and belly got bigger and looked inflamed. Because calories in, calories out. This is only 10-pound weight gain. And well, you got bloated as well, darling. Heart rate has been elevated the whole time. Sleep was never great. Anxiety started going up. I stayed on course and lived like this for 3-4 months because I believed it was healthy. Seriously, guys. I mean, the grifters, the carnivore grifters are fucking killing people. Destroying people's lives, seriously. My body disagreed with me. I listened daily to all the big YouTube carnivore influencers. It made sense until it didn't. I'm back on eating vegetables and lowered my fat intake. There you go. My reflux 100% is gone. I'm grateful. I'm regretful I stayed this long on carnivore. I don't know, CV. I don't know what V means there. Carnivore. I don't know. Carbs is what fuels your muscles. You need carbs for strength, says Bianca. Protein doesn't fuel your muscle. It only repairs them afterwards, says even Mike from Renaissance Periodization. Yeah, Mike has some cringe things that he says. Mike says that sat fat is not a problem. Mike says eating meat is not a problem, health-wise. So, take everything that Mike says with a grain of salt. But, protein, if needed, can also turn into carbs, like neoglucogenesis or whatever. Other carnivore influencers other carnivores on steroids. I don't know, Pig's Dream. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Okay. So, right. The last month was the worst. I think it destroyed my gut microbiome. It would. Elevated my cortisol levels, and my triglycerides were elevated first time in my life. I work out a lot too, strength train, and got back into running 3 to 5 miles. Ugh, run. I don't know. I was healthier before carnivore. Would love to hear from others their experience and how long it took for your body to lose excess weight, eating healthy carbs again, and to feel good. Ah, that's cute. Mike is a little on the vegan, but he isn't against it and says all your gains are possible vegan too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then he I didn't see him debate Avi, but I saw him debating vegan gains, and Mike was really weird about it. He's funny though. I'm gonna give him that. He's funny. He's incredibly successful. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I felt pretty similar. Did carnivore for 5 months, but was bloated most of the time, had random anxiety after eating, and my autoimmune conditions stayed pretty much the same. Tried high fat, high protein, low histamine, only beef and water. Nothing helped. About to start eating animal based. How are you now? I have had bad bloating on carnivore as well. I'm eating animal based because having carbs just gives me better mood and more energy. Those are valuable anecdotes. After a few experiments, I figured that the bloating issue on carnivore was due to low stomach acid, and the reason for low stomach acid has not enough insulin signaling because I ate 2-3 times a day, and those are just not big enough insulin spikes to tell your kidneys to hold all the minerals. Oh my god, it's more like carnivore fucking science, which is based on absolutely fucking nothing. I experimented with OMAD and carnivore, and the bloating issue went away, but others still persisted. I also heard some people started drinking water with salt, and that helped the bloating. The opposite land. I would suggest to try both, but again, these are just my stories. Somebody is admitting that they are just basing their shit on fucking anecdotes. Bianca says, I'm not a bodybuilder. Watch him sometimes only for the lols. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's very funny. I have been watching him as well a little bit. And I like his exercise advice, I guess. Because I need to, here's the thing, once my finger is properly healed, TM, I'll need some kind of a workout regime, and I need to start figuring that out because I'm getting old, right? Older, I guess. And I need a workout regime that's not gonna get me like injured every single time I actually do it, which is what my experience with sports been until now because I have hyperlaxity. So I'm listening to him. I'm trying to visualize his advice, and I'm gonna create my own workout for myself with close kinetic chain and trying to work out as many muscles as I possibly can with the limitations that I have. Yeah, I need to get back into regular workout routine too, Bianca says. Yeah. I've been doing Nomad and it hasn't helped. Also, I tried betaine hydrochloride, I'm guessing, and also didn't help. So I don't know if stomach acid is my problem or not. It's just a lot of problems those carnivores have. They maybe fiber and microbiome. I don't know. Try avocados, see if that might help. So okay, this is getting boring. Oh, I'm definitely not reaching all that. Right. For me, I was straight carnivore for about 3-4 months, and from the performance standpoint, I felt great. But I started to get really bad chest pains and generally just sick to my stomach. It felt like nothing was digesting, and after a while, and my body was just so dry. So it's just some things that I'm not successfully reading. I don't know, for some reason. I think maybe they're worded in a way that I'm not expecting. Things get harder to do as the body gets older. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's why I think I need to start now, right? Before it's going to get swole. I just, I really need to get back to being lean. Actually, that's more important. So I'm gonna count calories for a while after this, because right now it's really difficult. I can't really control my diet very much. But after the thingy is healed, TM, I'm gonna first count some calories for like a month or two to get back to normal weight, and then I'm gonna start doing some exercise to get lean and muscly, I guess. I don't know if I want to get swole. Oh, I might not get a choice. I just get, every time I work out, I just get swole. Like, blow up. Always been like this. And the funny thing is that I have very little protein in my blood, right? Sometimes borderline. So it's kind of weird. I think I just use protein very, very well or something, because there's very little of it in my blood. But every time I pick up something heavy, I just get swole. I don't know why. I was almost full in 2019, then my regular exercise classes got cancelled due to COVID, and I lost motivation to do stuff alone at home. Wow, that's a shame. I'll believe it when I see the six-pack. Well, I don't know if you'll ever get to see that. I don't know if I'm comfortable showing that much of my body, even if it looks amazing. Maybe on Twitter, sometimes people on Twitter are like, body peak, because I made like a nutritional claim, right? I make a nutritional claim and they say, well, show me your body. If it's ripped, I'll believe you, which is an idiotic thing to do. So maybe for that reason, I'll cut calories like really, really low to take a quick snap picture and then just go back to eating whatever the fuck I want. Right. Blah, 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 blah. So chest pains in general, it just sick to my stomach. It felt like nothing was digesting after a while, and my body was just so dry. Are they claiming that the carnivore diet is not bioavailable enough? Yes, Bianca, felt cute, I'll delete later, pic on Twitter. No, it's gonna be, I'm gonna prove you fucking carnivores that the vegan can be ripped kind of thing on Twitter. When I started eating rice, then fruit, then sweet potatoes, then raw dairy and honey, ruined it for me. It was going very well, like right there, and then you just ruined it. And now even I dabble with the occasional celery when I make my pot roast, and I've never felt better. I have an autoimmune condition, of course you do. Like, it's funny, the carnivore dieters just make up autoimmune conditions. None of them are fucking... And it's gonna sound like I'm blasting a person who's like ill. None of them ever like went to doctors to like self-diagnose autoimmune conditions. And all symptoms are noticeable now. All right. I know this is old. Bye. Could you share on YouTube? Well, don't care. Double with salary. Yeah. It's like, so you're so brave. Oh my god, you added salary into your diet. So it's just an omnivorous diet, but with a cringe name and like cringe weird shit, because some of them still like eat raw meat and organs and shit like that, right? So it's still kind of weird. You know, like most omnis would go, what are you doing? But it's basically an omnivorous diet. I quit pure carnivore because fiber, not just carbs, is tremendous for metabolic health and exercise performance. Specifically, the effect of butyrate. Not to mention the mental emotional benefits of a diverse microbiome and bacteria. Yeah. There's a lot to this, and goes deeper than most people think about food and how energy works. Yeah, I guess you need carbs for energy. I don't know. And there's a lot more than just carbs, fat, and protein, and even vitamins that impact our energy levels. No, that's basically Those are the macronutrients. That's what goes on. That's what happens. There is not a lot more from that. Those are the macronutrients. I guess if you mean micronutrients, but I don't think that those I don't know. I guess maybe they're talking about anemia or something. But usually micronutrients have nothing to do with energy, right? I don't know. Hey, Alpha Caras, I'm gonna ignore you a bit today, if you don't mind. I'm sorry. I'm carnivore out a little bit, right? So we're reading about, I'm omni out. Oh, like, I don't know what you are. It doesn't matter. We're talking about ex-carnivores today and how they healed by going on a meme omnivorous diet, in this case. Right. Having no fiber in our diets promotes the overgrowth of whatever bacteria, which eats away at our mucous lining. Maybe. Probably not. I'm still working on what I can and cannot eat, and will give me digestive mental symptoms. But I think I'm going a lot better, doing a lot better overall. Still on a fucking meme diet. It's just fucking incredible. Those people can't just go, what's best nutritional evidence telling us? Huh, Mediterranean diet? Weird. And of course, what do my morals tell me? Huh, if I can live without killing animals, I probably should. They're not doing the second part. They're not doing the first part either. They're just still like rationalizing their main decisions. I did it as an elimination diet, so we're not interested. I did it for like a month or so. Keto rash made me go back to animal based. Still going. So is animal based just basically, are they claiming to be? No, they're not claiming to be keto because they're like promoting carbs, I guess, on animal based. And life is great. It's the best diet I've ever found. Wait a few months. Both in health benefits and palatability. Because that's the thing with those people, right? They go on a diet and it's everything amazing, roses and cherries and shit like that. And after a few months, I start noticing a zit or something. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying from autoimmune condition. Please help me. Somebody give me a new diet to take. And then I go on a second diet. And it's everything roses and cherries on that diet. And then it's like, oh my God, I've got a wrinkle at the age of 55. There is a new wrinkle. Holy shit, I need a new diet. Please give me a new diet. Turning to a well-balanced plant-based diet has been significantly scientifically supported to improve health outcomes without the risk associated with raw meat consumption. Okay, Pig's Dream, that's a bit specific at the end there. To improve health outcomes. Yeah, I guess. I mean, the diet, like the gold standard of diets is the Mediterranean diet. But you can avoid the animal products in there if you are so morally inclined, which we are. And also, who gives a shit? I want my cookies. The best diet I've ever found, both in health benefits and palatability. Due to both reasons, it's incredibly easy to maintain as long as you make enough money and try to buy less expensive cuts of meat and wholesale meats. If you are, that's the wrong your, if you are rich, then eat ribeyes for every meal. Looking forward to that someday. Really, looking forward to that after saying you did for a month or so and it was not sustainable for you physically. But you're looking forward to eating only ribeyes, I guess. I do carnivore zero carb a few days a week and low carb a few days a week. And I do this to eat other stuff that don't come from an animal. Line salted peanuts, that's very animal based. Almond flour, that's so animal based. To eat a bread of almond flour with eggs, and on Sunday, receive when somebody doesn't give punctuation. It's really difficult for me to read. When I visit my mom, I eat a lettuce tomatoes salad. God forbid, but still very animal based. With a boiled egg to eat something on her host. I also, on my low carb days, I eat avocado. Oh, this is just stream of consciousness. Jesus, guys, edit your posts. I eat avocados. For example, today I eat avocado with a boiled chicken breast with salt and pepper. Okay, it's getting gross a little bit. I'm still basically carnivore, except now I occasionally eat honey, maple syrup, rice, and ice cream. I did not have long-term problems on carnivore. Milk has carbohydrates, yo. Yep. I just like this food. I'm aware that sugar and rice are not animal-based approved. But unlike most foods, they do cause problems. Should we move on? There are a few more things here to check out. We can go to ex-vegan 2 years ago. Ex-vegans, and there is a picture of exploited animals that's gonna be slaughtered for a meme diet, because most ex-vegans are carnivore as well. So let's go. Any ex-veg who are also ex-carnivores. That's what I was looking for. What are you doing after? What are you doing for that? Is chat working now? Tone, hello. Was it the chat not working before? It is. I have used VPN to use chat. I hate PooTube. Is it not letting Irishmen to write in my chat? Bad chat. But yeah, it's been a little quiet in the chat. I wonder how many people are trying to write something. Or are you just listening to my ramblings? Is that it? You just quietly lurking and listening to my ramblings. Probably could design AB vegan diet. Yeah. You should do that, Pig's Dream. And post it on Instagram. Oh, you should totally do that. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just collect all the times that Paul Saladino eats something plant-based and calls it animal-based. Just collect those clips and say, this is a new animal-based diet, animal-based vegan diet. Let's make it happen. Let's make animal-based vegan diet happen. For sure. I think that would be like saving grace to some people. They don't have to call it vegan. They can call it animal-based. But they're basically going to eat a vegan plant-based diet, I guess. It's YouTube. I'm sorry I put out the accusation of muting me by accident. That's all right. That happens. Write something, though. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate you saying something. All right. So, any ex-veg and who are also ex-carnivores. I know this is an ex-vegan subreddit, and many here may be currently carnivores. That's fine with me, but I'm interested in any of you have tried carnivore or similar animal-based diet and stopped it for some reason. I'm interested to hear any negative experience on a carnivore diet. Sounds like a prompt. I've heard all sorts of positive stories, but I'm not interested in them now. So please don't advertise your meat-filled diet if you're happy with it. I'm especially interested in hearing from people who have also tried vegan vegetarian diet. So that's why I ask about it here. So I think it's appropriate. Would be interesting to hear comparisons from people who have tried both extremes. Actually extreme. I won't call it, but I wouldn't call it an extreme, right? A plant-based diet, I guess, in like the literal sense, right? If I guess not literal, but like a traditional sense, or is conservative sense, right? Most people eat omni diet. Some people eat a plant-based diet, and some people eat a carnivore diet. So it's extreme just being like on one of the sides of this spectrum that we drew, right? But yeah, it does actually sound like an interesting question. I also want to hear about somebody who tried both a mean plant-based diet, probably, and a carnivore diet, probably. Feel free to share your story. People who jump from a restrictive diet, one restrictive diet to another, seriously need help, honestly. Let's just eat everything and be happy. Life already sucks too much. Jeez, my life doesn't suck. I mean, this finger situation is not pleasant. I'm contemplating cutting it off sometimes. It's just that difficult. But life altogether doesn't suck. Eat everyone, Tone says. Absolutely. Let's eat all the infants and the dogs and the cats. Look at me being politically how is it current, I guess. Right, lol, the downvotes. I guess they were downvoted a little bit, I guess. Some carnivores are just like vegans and they refuse to accept any talk about possible downsides of their diet. That's a misrepresentation of veganism. But we talked about that for 4 hours last night, so I'm gonna let it slide. We need to be honest, damn, to figure out figure these things out. If carnivore diet suits you, it shouldn't be a problem to talk about if possible downsides to other people. It's not like some anti-carnivore propaganda. I was just curious. I'm curious as well. Eat everything and be happy. Just fuck the animal happiness. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, totally. Apparently, if you fuck their happiness as well, life sucks for them. So, like, maybe try finding a higher purpose, ex-vegan. Yeah. What are we doing now? Yeah, downvote. This, I was really upset at the level of dogma in the carnivore community, so I left it. I had a bad time on it, and nobody wanted to hear it. Same vegan rhetoric of you're doing it wrong. I mean, what do you mean by that? Those are not the same. Vegan diet is actually possible. A plant-based diet is actually possible. If you're going on some stupid meme diet that has plants in it, that's not like the possible sensible vegan diet. Yes, you can be doing it wrong. In fact, most of us are doing it wrong, probably. But most of us are doing it kind of right as well, so we survive. just take a multi in it and eat whatever the fuck you want. Just do that. Oh my god. What an ex-flexitarian omnivore. That's funny, Bianca. Right. I've found acceptance in the keto community. Oh, that's what's important. The community. And it really like a diet. Diet is very complicated. Oh no, they're actually saying the right thing. Diet is very complicated. Kinda. Many times people may really want to help you, but they don't understand how same things that may not cause the same results for everyone, since our bodies have a unique combination of adaptation, strength, and weaknesses. Not fucking really. That's just another cringe idea that our adaptations mean anything in the 21st century. They mean fuck all. We know exactly what to do. Take a multivitamin and eat like whatever is morally permissible, which is not animals. Like, just do that. I don't understand. Yeah, hold on. I need to wipe my glasses. One sec. Oh, that made it worse. But that's okay. We can live with it. They're all unique snowflakes. Are you reading? Only things they can, I think, did it wrong. They can't wrap their heads around the fact that there may not be ideal diet that works for everyone. Because you have found a diet that suits your community and you feel good. Okay, fine. I stopped eating strictly vegan due to feeling unhealthy. Hey, did you go to a fucking doctor? I stopped eating strictly carnivore due to painful bowel movements. I carried both on for far too long. Were you eating dairy or eggs? On the Is that a carnivore? That's a carnivore. If I ever seen one before. So the carnivore dieter is asking, were you eating dairy or eggs? No, mostly grinding my own chuck steaks. So eating in New York steaks or ribeyes, I guess. Once a week, chicken or pork. Fat rashes. Look at the downvotes. Jesus Christ. Sourcing, seasoning, time on diet. Wow, this is exactly like vegans saying you didn't do it right. Fuck, stop comparing the two fucking things. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh man. I mean, I see why, again, being incredibly, for the first time today, being incredibly overly charitable. I understand what they're saying, right? When somebody is becoming an ex-vegan, people are asking, "What the fuck are you doing? What were you eating before?" Right? Stuff like that. So I understand the comparison there, right? Between how ex-vegans are interrogated and how ex-carnivores are interrogated. But only one of them is fucking justified because it's trying to save animals from people who don't give a shit about animals, right? Who only care about their own selves. And who won't even go to the fucking doctor. I felt unhealthy, so I stopped eating the diet that kills the least amount of animals and exploits none, right? VPM, so vegan, they're drinking muddy puddle water. It's no, it's decaf coffee. What are you talking about, Tom? They don't know that vegan is in a diet. Hey, tofu dog. Oh, did you see the cute pig? Okay. I'm sorry, I was too confident, tofu dog, in your live stream, but I think I did okay. They're not as pretty as your animal, though. I don't. Your animal is incredibly pretty. I don't know if I can call them a pig though. There I go again, cheating on tofu dog. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. VPM is a superhero. I don't think so. I don't think so. Not allowed to see VPM without glasses. Yeah, actually, I have my pictures are all over online because of stuff. Because of stuff I used to do. So that's why I have glasses, by the way. I don't need glasses. Right, I was never full carnivore, but I was eating, I guess, 2 pounds of meat a day with just a small sprinkling of plants, somewhat like pulse. I personally feel better including starches into my life. Great. You just said you didn't do it though. All right. You're the carnivore police. This is actually funny. I think I'm gonna send a bunch of those things to carnivore cringe, clownivore cult, and carnivore clownery, the threesome on Instagram who follow carnivores around. It's really funny. So my partner is an ex-vegan that switched to the carnivore diet after having had health issues related to the vegan diet. Uh, as she does most of the cooking, I sort of switched to carnivore too. Okay. The issues I had were electrolyte related and are the same issues that come with the keto diet. I'm not sure about the mechanisms That's right. But I believe that electrolytes require carbohydrates. Somebody got it. Just a little tiny truth nugget there. What is it with ex-vegans going carnivore? Well, frankly, you can get all the electrolytes without plants or like when they're saying carbohydrates, what do they mean? Well, carb is a macro. You can have isolated carbohydrates that are not gonna have any micronutrients or any electrolytes. Not gonna have that shit. My partner didn't experience any issues though, as she was consuming good quality electrolytes on a daily basis. If you weren't taking electrolytes, you're likely to run into issues. No, I'm getting bored. I'm getting bored with this one. Not gonna lie. Never a veggie, but I have lots of plant chemical intolerances. What? What? Carnivore is like an elimination diet for people like me. It helped me identify what plants trigger my gut issues and eczema. I've introduced plants now somewhat, but my skin is now as clear as it was as a carnivore. I also have to avoid dairy and egg whites. So they just chuck egg yolks all day. I don't understand. What is with ex-vegans going carnivore? It's just diet hoppers, Stone. They're just hopping the diets from one diet to another. They're gonna move on from carnivore as well at some point. It's gonna happen. It's gonna have to. I don't even know if you can sustainably do a carnivore diet without like cheating and taking shitload of supplements, right? Just not a problem. Supplements are fine. But I don't think they can save you here. Because, like, the problems on the carnivore diet are mostly just the lipid panel. The lipid panel. You can take statins, I guess, to kind of offset the carnivore diet. At some point, it's going to get at you. I mean, just the amount of evidence that we have about LDL, ApoB, like fat cholesterol, all that stuff, like being detrimental to longevity and heart health. It's just fucking incredible. It's really weird to be a carnivore. You really need to reject like fucking everything that's real. That's what you need to do. Where are my carnivores to tell me to eat a steak? Today's the day. Why are they not appearing to tell me to eat a steak? Carnivorism is cancer exposed all the carnivore cult influences and are taking vegan electrolytes. Yeah. I saw a few videos from Carnivore is Cancer. It's an interesting channel. It's a good laugh. I wouldn't take it way too seriously. But hey, it's a good laugh. It's funny. I've seen a few videos. I know Carnivore Cringe really likes them. Right. I've done both until I realized that both were harming me mentally. Like no ice cream for the rest of my life. Well, haven't you heard of the carnivore ice cream? Whatever that fucking was. I think it's just like beaten eggs. I did a lot of therapy, work on myself through other modalities, and to see I needed balance in my life in various other aspects as well. I can happily say that I have, and it feels pretty good. Okay. There you go. I think I don't remember doing this, but that's me saying, "So glad you feel good now. There is vegan ice cream." I don't remember doing this, but that's me. I guess I've been to this post before. Yeah, it's 2 years ago, so that's a really long time. I don't remember doing this. And I bet lots of people downvoted it. I don't know if it would show. I don't know. I guess I don't know. if it would show that much. Vegan ice cream is awesome. Yeah, I fall into this category. After a year on vegan, I felt weak and hair got thin. Well, you didn't eat enough calories. That's how it goes. Calories in, calories out. You don't eat enough calories for long enough time. Your hair starts falling out and shit like that. Carnivore felt better and cured some probs. Cured. How they throw the word around. It's cured my shit. It's not like, oh, I eat calories now, so I feel better. It cured stuff. Based on what? Do you have a before and after, I don't know, blood tests and diagnoses and stuff like that? And I just felt like some nutrients were missing. Now I'm paleo, much better. Paleo with, paleo, I guess. I don't know how to say it. With some tweaks and protocols, and people who treat food like a protocol, it's kind of disturbing, I think. I don't know, something about that feels wrong. I'm just talking about my feelings here. I can't explain it. Somebody who says, I eat a protocol. Just something about that is a bit ED, if you know what I mean. I don't know, it's just a feeling of mine. I can't explain it. And supplements, and it's like my health and energy went into a stratosphere. Amazing. Because it's like a religion either way. I'm done with extremes. Omnivore, whole foods, animal and easily digested vegetables, and fruit diet here. Real raw dairy. Oh my god. Real raw dairy. Real raw dairy. Where I can find it. Mostly unprocessed. As close to nature as possible. I guess arsenic is on for dinner. What's for dinner? Arsenic is for dinner. Arsenic is what's for dinner. If somebody knows that reference. Also, funny little experiment. I demonized all sugars at one point. Caused me to crave badly and binge. Introduced real sugars like honey, fruit, home-baked things. Felt a little crazy around them, so for a couple of months, now I eat less sugar because my body isn't craving it constantly anymore. Not because I can't have it. Literally, never thought I'd crave less sugar by actually eating it in moderation sometimes. And my body is finally thanking me for not restricting myself to major food groups. Yeah. My conclusion. That sub is full with egoist people only thinking about themselves. Probably. It's called ex-vegan. I think that's in the title, Bianca. Suddenly supplements are okay in paleo. Yeah. All of a sudden. I was a vegetarian from the age of 9 to 37. I dabbled in veganism, even raw veganism. There we go. Even raw veganism, as if raw veganism is like the pinnacle of the vegan diet. Jesus Christ. Which screwed up my gut horribly. It would. You need cooked food. Yeah. But wasn't vegan for a huge amount of time. In my mid-30s, I became quite sick with autoimmune disease. Due to the fact that I've been slowly poisoning myself with lead from my water supply for 3 years. Jesus Christ, people in America, how the fuck do you live in that country? Jesus fucking Christ. Like, so little regulation of what you can put in your body. That's like, it's like crazy to me. Literally regulation on things that you actually put in your body, and no normal health, like universal healthcare, national healthcare. How the fuck are you surviving in there? Americans, please tell me. Are you still alive? If you are, how? During that time, I had pretty strong cravings for meat that I'd definitely diligently ignored, I'm sorry. Having cravings after almost 30 years Vigo was weird, and after 2 years of ignoring them, I finally decided to eat meat again. That was 5 years ago. I've healed myself, and I've had a low meat consumption for that time, remaining largely Vigo, but being sure to eat meat when my body asked for it. The fucking body isn't talking. If you can hear your body talk, there's a problem there. I'm dead, says Pigstream. I'm sorry to hear. A few months ago, I started feeling very meh about my diet and was really struggling with what to eat. Some friends were carnivore and loved it, so I jumped into it. I went okay for a few weeks, could feel my taste buds changing and had more energy at times, other times very tired. As life goes, actually. But holy hell, my gut was not happy. I was having a handful of blueberries a day to break the monotony of meat, which I was finding extremely hard to get down. I've literally had a steak in the fridge for a week and would have to work up to eating it. Fucking eating a steak after a week in the fridge. Oh man. Apparently, according to the carnivore community, all my gut issues were caused by these berries. It couldn't possibly be a mass amount of meat I was throwing down my neck. Aside from gut issues, I felt hugely sad. Not quite depressed, but super, super close. And I hated it. I hated it. The first few weeks were tolerable, but after that, I hated eating full stop. It was awful. It's as if... Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. It is not joyful way of eating. And as I wasn't suffering from anything awful that I was trying to fix, I simply gave the diet up. Gut issues were a part of it, but also this way of eating was soul crushing to me, and I wasn't feeling all the amazing benefits that people speak of. So I stopped. Holy cow. You don't put their name in your mouth, piece of shit. No one in the carnivore sub wanted to hear that. No one was listening to the way that I felt emotionally on this diet. Most just obsessed over my handful of blueberries a day. Sure, I get it. I didn't do 100% perfectly, but there was a reason for that. All right, I'm getting bored. Bored. I don't want to listen to that. I stopped carnivore because of willpower issues and taste cravings. Now mostly meat-based with coffee and tea and occasional pizzas and French toast sprinkled in. But due to the significant benefits of carnivore diet that I noticed on myself, I would do it strictly if I could. I am too much of a slave to my tongue to cut out everything permanently, regardless of tremendous health benefits. To be honest, I have mostly stopped veggies and carbs, except giving into infrequent carbs cravings. I'm getting tired. I'm alive because I'm not American. Good for you, Martin. Rotting flesh in the fridge, yep. Just me. Just me. The point was to say something about it. Jesus Christ. I've tried keto and veganism before, but not full carnivore. I felt terrible on both. I tend to feel best eating lots of vegetables, some fruit, some meat, fish, small amount of nuts, seeds, and occasionally eating lentils, rice, quinoa, and such grains and legumes. So basically an omnivore diet. And no dairy, soy, gluten, eggs, or added sugar, though I do sleep up from time to time. It's willpower issues right there. What works for me may not work for you. Right. Should we move on? There are more. I'm getting tired though. What is it? 7:30. I'm gonna let you guys decide. There's more. Do you want me to continue? Press 1 if you want me to continue. Press 2 if I can go. If you allow me to go. If I can stop talking. If I'm staying, I'm gonna need to take a little break. Been talking for an hour and a half after talking for 4 hours last night. So I'm really tired. I need more votes. Usually what Pig's Dreams wants, Pig's Dreams gets, but I need more votes this time. Pig's Dream. Oh, that's a hard choice, but too because I see I see you later. Yeah. Yeah, Bianca has the privilege. The real thing also has a privilege. It's 90 minutes and Sip went live. Oh, I guess, I understand. All right. So that's important. Right. We have the decision. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming. It haven't been the funnest one, but I did my duty. I appeared on your screen on a Saturday, and now I can go rest. See you next time.